We're lucky enough to be joined today by Australian actor and comedian Nikki Obsorne, who is also just being announced as a new ambassador for Lend a Hand to Hugo. Now, Nikki, you have a 5-year-old boy, Teddy.
Yes, I do.
Who is on the autism spectrum.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about Teddy?
Well, Teddy, we could tell from about 18 months that there was something a little different. He was quite fixated on just playing drops. And at the time, we kind of made light jokes about it, like Rockman, he's a rock star, his surname's Star. But then I started to realise, oh, hang on, this is quite a repetitive play thing. And at 18 months, I went to the maternal health nurse and we went through the checklist of milestones, and he was behind in his milestones, and we went, right, okay. And we got straight on to early intervention. But he wasn't diagnosed officially for until 3 years after that. But we still did all of the intervention because you just know.
Yeah. So what are his main struggles?
Initially it was speech. We didn't get a mum or a dad or anything until about 21 months.
Yeah.
Whereas, all the other babies around them were babbling at like 9 months, and we're like, ooh. But he could read the alphabet.
And he was good with numbers, the number
good with
plate?
Numbers and letters. He used to want to sleep with the letter T, and we had no idea why, but it was because he knew all of the alphabet. He just hadn't said it yet.
Yeah.
Until one day he just started reading stuff at random. Still no mum, no dad, but just reading.
Yeah. So I guess the main messages of Lend a Hand to Hugo are educating on the differences in society and more specifically enabling and not labelling people with disabilities.
Correct.
How important is this to you?
It's super important. I mean, I don't want to say I have to fight hard for Teddy, but you do. You have to fight hard to make sure they get included at the playground. You have to fight hard to make sure they're making buddies at kindy. You have to, you just have to fight hard, basically. And the system, while there's a lot of help, it's not enough help. And so what you're doing is fantastic. And also, I'm just working very hard to remove the stigma associated with autism, because there's a lot of very cool kids out there with great traits that add value to society, whom without, I think there'd be a lack of progression.
Yeah. So it's very important to, I guess, value the different minds that our world has.
Correct, they think differently. The brain's not broken, they're just thinking differently.
Yeah.
They're on a different path, and I think we need to know more about that path.
So just tell us a bit about what you've done to help with Teddy's development. Have you been through various therapies?
Yeah, we started with speech straight away. So it was just repetition, and trying to get him to point and nod and look at you. There was a lot of look at me, T, look at me. The idea, I felt like cat night. And then we moved on to, as the speech started to come along, we saw that he was terrified of playgrounds, and he was terrified of dryers, and he was terrified of this and that. And so we had to really work hard on including him in activities on playgrounds and just getting used to playgrounds to realise they're not scary. And then there were sensory processing problems too. And we worked very hard with the OT and on diet to try and tackle that one.
Yeah. So I'm sure you know, I guess from your own experience, how expensive therapies can be. Obviously, what we're trying to do is to give families who can't quite afford that opportunity to get early intervention into their child. So it's very important.
It's so important. And there's also, you need the awareness for parents whose kids are showing traits, but there's so many parents who just don't pick up on them, or they're in denial. And you almost have to go out there as a warrior. And it's an uncomfortable conversation to have with some parents. But I tell you what, early intervention is everything. So if you can help by providing funds, which is what you're doing, which is awesome, or even just educating parents who are struggling, their kid's falling through the cracks, is labelled naughty kid, and you kind of go, well, perhaps he's kind of a bit spectrum and awesome like Teddy. Yeah,
exactly. And from your point of view, it's very important to educate that it's okay to go and seek a diagnosis. There's nothing wrong or
no, and if anything, it was the best thing we did. Because we went, it's a big sigh of relief. Because when you first get told, you're so terrified of that diagnosis. You're like, But then as you get to know all the other kids who are on the spectrum, you realise, oh, this isn't scary at all. And with shows like The Big Bang Theory with Sheldon, he's just putting Asperger's on the map as being uber cool.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for your support, and we look forward to working with you into the future to spread the key messages, and also Teddy. So thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a good cause. I'm really